It's time!
It's the first thing that fucking scammer, dude. Great stuff, bro. To roast your edits. For those of you who are new on this channel, I'm Roman from the Visualizers Club. We're not video editors. We're visualizers for one simple reason. What we do is we apply our creative vision and implement it on a timeline. We're creative people and video editing is just a tool for us to tell our own story the way we see it. So if that's something that resonates with you and you feel that you're not just a regular video editor, but you're more than that, you're actually a creative person, then feel free to hit that subscribe button, leave a like to this video, and without further ado, to give you a little more context, a couple of weeks ago in our private Discord community, I asked you guys to send me videos you would like me to review, roast, give feedback on. And I received a lot of submissions, and today I'm gonna review 10 of those. I will give some feedback, what's great, what can be removed, what can be improved, and in general it's gonna be a fun thing to watch for every video editor. Always feel free to write comments if you have your own thoughts regarding any of the edits we will watch today. Yeah, let's just jump into it.
I started content editing 2 years ago. I'd see all these huge editors like Zims, Lufus, Jiggy, they'd pop up on my timeline.
First thing after I watched the video, the visuals are great, it's engaging. If the style of this guy is this, like cartoony, kiddish stuff with all of those sound effects. The only thing that bothers me, I don't hear any music.
I'd start interacting with their posts. Sick video, bro. Oh, I really like your work. Fire emojis, like.
Yeah, even when I increase the volume, I don't hear the music. That's the main exaggerator of emotion. If you show sadness, you should show it with the music, etc.
Sick video, bro.
Sick video, bro. I would add the sick video as the comment of some person instead of just text. Basically visualize that you're getting comments.
I guess this was my attempt at that. And about an hour later,
I think that it would be better to show some clock with, you know, ticking sound effects. It's show and then tell. Like in the hierarchy of importance, we are visual creatures and we really perceive information better when we see what we're being told, right? And so when you just apply text on the things that could be portrayed as pictures, you're basically just distracting us so that we're not get too bored, but we don't perceive the information the way we could. For example, when I see this and about an hour later, I don't feel the waiting. Whereas if I saw the clock and hear the sound effect, different story.
About an hour later, I've got a Twitter notification coming through.
And the last animation is great. So that's basically the edit here. It's just okay. And we are going to the next edit. Come on, bro. By the way, guys, Google Drive is the cheekiest, I'm sorry, but it's the cheekiest way to transfer footage and give to the feedback. And now it says error occurred. I'm sorry, Ahar, your video just didn't make it because it didn't got loaded for some reason. Umar Faruqi. Let's see what you prepared for us, Umar Faruqi.
In this video, we're taking a deep dive into the world of Islamic philosophy, a topic that's not only fascinating, but holds great...
Again, there's no music.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Wisdom Talks, your go-to destination for exploring the realms of Islamic philosophy.
Whenever you're like, welcome to this and this and this, you should show a montage of your channel, of the videos that you are basically uploading, your logo, and have it be presented, because here you're introducing your channel, so show what people can expect here.
A guiding light that has illuminated the minds of thinkers throughout history.
Great B-roll, great B-roll. But bro, it needs music. Bro, the music would just enhance this so much more.
But what exactly is Islamic philosophy, and why is it...
What exactly is Islamic philosophy? It's like, if it's like the question of the main video, you should have separated it into the black screen and what is Islamic philosophy, right? So that we have a contrast between your ACAM and we have a text that we can read.
Well, let's start with the basics. Islamic philosophy...
This AI-generated image, it doesn't look too great, it doesn't express emotions, and the footage itself is boring. You should use less of the ACAM as possible because this guy doesn't show any emotions.
They explored various branches of philosophy, including metaphysics, epistemology, ethics, and political...
Great visuals, but there's no music, and I think it's gonna be like throughout the whole video like that. Next one. Next one is... Come on, I think G Drive doesn't load. Guys, stop using G Drive! Google hater here. YouTube will ban me for this. Anyway, peace. Mikhail Michael SM.
Age 18, I started my own business selling nuts door to door. It did great until health department fined me. So I closed that, but I had about $20,000 saved. Because you know, at 20 grand, you could buy a mobile gas station. So we opened that.
Great stuff, but my first taste of success, I think the font is kind of off-brand here. The font here is more like a fairy tale cartoon. It definitely is not about Millionaire Story. Other than that, the animations, the way you present those is really, I follow the story with animations, and very great put here, very great stuff.
Fined me. So I closed that, but I had about $20,000 saved. Because you know, at 20.
You're a very great animator. Also would love to know how much time it took you to make it. Salmane, let's go.
In these 30 minutes that you put in every single day.
At first, as I've seen 12:30, and he says 30 minutes will be cool to just have from 0 to 30 so that I don't get mixed up. The font off the charts at the beginning should be more, you know, this just default Premiere font and it doesn't look that great.
New habit formation and skill.
Oh, bro. These icons, these animation icons, when you have that highly produced video, I see there was lights, there was great camera, the equipment is great and the budget is great. And when you have these cheap animation icons, this cartoony stuff, it just says that the quality of the video is great, but the editing is bad right away.
And the more that you do something, the more it gets hardwired into your brain.
Brain stuff, great. Very interactive, very great stuff here.
Neurons that fire together, wire together.
What I see here right now is this has a lot of mixed styles. You know, the icons were taken from some stock pictures. Now this texture, which is good for experiment, but as the viewer, for me, it feels just like you're trying to find the style within this video, which is not established yet.
They fire together. Your brain sends an electronic signal from one neuron to another one.
I think the style of this guy, if it's for brain and stuff, you should always be scientific. You should be high-tech with the brain glitch that you did this, but you should remove the grunge and you should remove this cheap animations, the icons that you did. The music should be suspense, you know, like documentary vibes.
It actually gets stronger. That wiring.
This is great. Whoa. Really great stuff that you did. The B-roll, the composition is great.
Stronger day in, day out because of you actually putting the time in.
Basically what I say. You should add music is the first thing that you should think about after the rough cut. The video should be edited in just 5 passes. First one, you receive the source footage, you make the rough cut of basically cutting out ums. Then when you have the narrative structured, then you apply music to set the tone and the tempo, the way the cuts are being like made. Once you have the music, you then fill it out with B-roll. Once you fill it out with B-roll, you then apply animations and VFX and text overlays. After all of that, you apply sound design. Ali Qureshi.
So is AG1 actually healthy?
Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens.
Athletic Green.
That's the question that I'm trying to answer.
The most comprehensive and convenient nutritional regimen on the planet.
Everyone and their mom seems to be promoting it, including the people I look up to most online. And I genuinely believe that even though there's a financial incentive, that they are in full integrity because they believe in it, and in most cases, they probably take it every single day. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but every time I would bring it up to someone whose opinion I really respect when it comes
I feel like I'm watching the documentary. Great stuff, bro.
to health and nutrition, they would have different things to say about it. So I decided to sit down with 3 of them and get to the bottom of it, because I think we all want to believe.
Style, you see the style is here like all greenish. There's one congruent style so far. The tempo, the music, great.
And are there any other consequences that we need to know about?
Whoa, so great. You see how he pumped up the emotion on the intro? That's basically what, if you watch documentaries, that's what they do. They have the intro, then it's like music montage, which is escalating, boom. Oh. Ooh. I would say it's great, bro, it's great.
What do you think about like the
proprietary blend in?
After the intro is finished, I will do the black screen, this suspense music, and what he says is in the subtitles. Adds more suspense, more cinematic, and then you show it with her from this moment.
What are we left with? We don't know. But you put blueberry on it and people are like, oh, it's healthy.
When you have such a wide range.
Here though, after you do this montage, it's really great stuff. Now I would mix it with B-roll, because face to other face is a very like not too great transition. It loses the cinematic vibe, you know what I'm saying?
From what I've discerned, it seems unclear if these nutrients.
Same here with the contrast, bro. It's like it would just add a lot.
can I eat this and then go perform? There's been a handful of times where I have tried certain foods and then I go try and run 10 miles.
I'm
and
hungry.
That did not sit well, that didn't digest well.
All biases to the best of my ability and just be as unattached to the result and how I feel. All right,
It's very great how the style of the documentary mixes with the YouTube vlog.
All right, I'm sitting here editing the video and...
Let's roast your edit, bro. Come on, send it to me. Wait, Ali, did you edit it or is that guy?
So what do you think about the probiotics and the gut health?
Yeah, it's very natural. The flow of the video is going and I'm like watching, you know, and I don't feel that it's an edit. In general, it's like good. Isuaeb. Bro, Isuaeb.
Why is that important? Why do you think door-to-door sales is a key thing?
I think it's just for...
Too loud sound effects. Too loud sound effects. They should highlight. They shouldn't punch you in the face.
Desk at a gym where you do 20 consults a day. Like, just having a high volume, because in order to learn a skill, you...
Too loud. Yeah, they're distracting. Like, I'm watching, it's like... What I would do is I would also do some zoom-ins in the video. You do zoom-ins when he's saying something important. It's like, and that's when I found out they were coming into my house. And they were coming into my house, you zoom in on.
Shadow the best guy and do twice the volume he's doing, because you're not as good as him. So, like, do twice the volume that they're doing.
Not sure the music is related to what he's saying. Put too serious music, and the sound effects are super loud. Change the music, change the vibe, lower down the sound effects, maybe some zoom ins as for the visuals. Other than that, very decent edit. Duckalicious. What is this video?
This is not one of the tutorials that teach how to make a dumb obby, hell no. In this video, I will show you the process of making a full, successful Roblox game, from start to finish.
Sound effects! They're too loud.
Like this, but it is completely impossible to go blind into Roblox Studio expecting to make the next Adopt Me.
I understand that you're doing like a faceless and it's just hard, but showing the B-roll clip more than 5 seconds just...
And write it down, along with the genre, the building style, references...
Like, okay, I'm watching the guy typing on a widescreen.
Hell no. But if it really doesn't work out for you, move on to an easier system. You will figure it out in the process.
I'm not a fan of this, because this stock footage looks stockish. You know what I'm saying? It looks cheap.
Now, if you're looking at a beautiful semi-fully working...
I mean, here, with this style of video, I would suggest you what do is do more memes, you know? Don't try to be super serious here. Like where you did, instead of just stock B-roll, just use some GIFs and use some footage of to make it funnier, you know? Because this style shouldn't be serious. You shouldn't use super high quality, this guy's thinking.
First off, you should have a block out, and if you don't, make one now. A block
and the music is boring.
Out is a basic version of your map with no detail. When you have that, you need to make a basic asset pack with some trees, textures...
Yeah, and I think that you should separate the chapters and the topics of the video with different music. You know, you shouldn't just play one music track, because this is elevator music and I'm feeling like, okay, I build a Roblox. I'm watching a YouTube video. Ugh! Music is boring, it's not funny. I feel like I'm watching the boring lecture. Maybe for the target audience is good, a lot to be improved. Next one. The last edit is Whiplash. Let's watch his video.
Focusing on ROAS is killing your profits, and it's causing your agency to steal from you.
Oh, you do sound design too loud. The ROAS, this is very cheap. The font off completely at the beginning.
You naturally hit a plateau where your cost per acquisition...
The guy is super boring.
Skyrockets if you increase your budgets, and your creators fatigue.
And you create this fatigue of your business. Bro, wake up!
Acquisition skyrockets if you increase your budgets, and your creators fatigue faster than...
This squirrel, come on, it's like, it's completely off. And it says Adobe Stock here.
A caffeinated squirrel in a nut factory. What enabled us to scale brands to 7 and 8 figures like clockwork is we started running our ad accounts like investment.
Yo, what my suggestion to you guys, and I understand probably why you did what you did here, because this guy didn't give you any assets to work with. And what I do when I work with any clients is the first thing which I do when I onboard them, I say, send me as much footage as you have with you. From your life, from your business, from your student results, from anything that you have, send me what you have. Or even I request them to film something. Because that way you will be presented more as a pro because you know what you're doing. I wouldn't even come close to this. If this was an ad, I would like, no, come on, this is a scammer.
that bypasses the reptilian brain and resonates with each subcategory of your market.
It's too dirty. It's too dirty. You know, there's no congruent style. Like, I feel like he's just talking and some guy's trying to practice editing. Maybe you just started it and it's okay. It's great that you did it. You took your time, but so far it feels too amateur.
Significant binary decisions of creative permutations. If you feel like you've tried everything.
Oh, the emojis. Doesn't resonate with this guy. He's super serious. He's trying to be coach, so he can teach you how to make a lot of money in 3 days or less.
And are ready to work with a result-oriented partner. But more importantly, when you...
Maybe I feel this towards him right now because of the video, the way it was edited, but I feel you are cheeky scammer, dude. Yeah, I just realized that the edit made me think this way. Or he's a scammer, I don't know. That was it for today. The main thing that I watched from here, from all of the edits, is some of you do great sound effects, but bad volume. So also, some of the guys were like mixing of the styles. There's no congruent feeling. The vibe is not established, and it's just editing in case of editing and to showing. You're probably doing, oh, I want to show that I'm doing. You see, I can add this, but it's not the point of video editing. When you're video editing, you should tell an emotion. You shouldn't show your client how much work have you done, and you should really targeting the goal of feeling like your edit has been seamless. Other than that, if you want me to review your edits in the next video, if you like this episode, and maybe I could come up with the graduation system where it's like 1 to 10 and the guys that have greater points get some rewards in our club, that would be a great idea. Just let me know in the comments, be in our private Discord, so that I will review your videos and we'll rate them and we'll roast them.